Alright, I'm back, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Windblade. There's the bubble card. It's really, nothing to it. Came with a comic. Back. Product picture. Bio for a character that is not G1. Whatever. So this is their first fan-built bot, where we voted on the alt modes, or voted on everything on this figure as it came out. Like, first was faction, then male or female, and quite frankly, I didn't vote for any of this crap. Actually, I did vote for the Fembot. I did want a Decepticon Fembot. I think that would have been cool. Because, so far we have, Slipstring, and that's it. I think, we needed some more Decepticon Fembots. And real ones, too, because Slipstring's just... she's meh. But, and we have Strika. Hell, you know what? They should have just made a new Strika figure. I would have loved that. Instead, we get this. I have so many things wrong with this figure, and it's not just the voting portion. Primarily, the head design is absolutely ridiculous. I do not like that look, and no one can convince me otherwise. That doesn't look good on a Transformer. This is something that would look good on the head design. On something like, I remember when I was much younger, McFlaren Toys was making a Spawn series. It was like the Middle Ages, Dark Ages style, and they had something similar to this. It had all this gold armor and all these big swords. I can't remember the name, but it was absolutely incredible. Something like this would fit great with a line like that, or even like a Ninja Turtle line. Something like that. This does not fit a Transformer line. It just doesn't. The head design, anyway, it just doesn't. And the same thing goes with, like, the Age of Extinction Drift. I did not like the way the head looked. It just looks stupid. Because it's too human and too cliche, I think. Okay, so she's designed to be, like, a Japanese-style character. So they have to give her that Japanese-style face. I don't know. It just feels very cliche to me. And I didn't like it. I don't like a lot of this figure. The sword's cool. We got this nice, long, clear, purple Energon sword. It looks cool. And unlike a lot of Transformers, she has a sheath that she can put it in. And it just pegs to the side of her leg. Now, I have it pegged down this side because it holds fairly well there. But it barely holds in on this side. So... the legs are atrocious mess. She's got these heels that don't go back far enough, and her feet are at this weird angle. So you kind of have to pose her legs in a bent pose to get her to balance right. And it just... This is just bad design all around on that. This thing has so many issues. It's just stupid. So I don't like the face. Sword doesn't work very well, but it is cool. The wing setup for robot mode is just kind of in the way. You can fold these, however you want to. They're just kind of there. She's small and spindly. Her legs are just absolutely the worst part about this figure. Good luck getting it to stand. This thing is just here. There. She could stand in this pose. Oh, no. There she goes. She's still back heavy when she's leaned halfway forward. Alright, let's go a little bit further. There we go. Now she's balanced. She can stand. Great job, Hasbro. Great job. I don't like it. Posability. Head can move side to side. It's got a little bit up and down. Shoulders are on ball joints, so decent range of motion. The shoulder pads are on their own hinge here. There is a bicep swivel. Bends at the elbow, about that far. Hands do rotate. You can see I've got some flash going on here. Plastic black string that's stuck to the finger or figure because it didn't mold properly. Waist swivels. Hips are on ball joints. There's a thigh swivel that doesn't really want to work because this thing comes up too far, and then the waist piece is cut to an angle, so when you try and pull it, what it does is it tries to pull the leg out like that instead of just rotating. It's got a bend at the knee. Foot doesn't pivot. This doesn't lock in very well at all. At all. It does not lock in. Let's try. Maybe we do it this way? No, that's not right. Does it? Oh, that's worse. Yeah, this thing is, and you know, if this were to lock into place rather than be so loose and at an angle, it would hold better. And if this would lock into place, it would hold better. But it doesn't. They just botched the design on the legs entirely. For whatever reason. I mean, really, is it that hard to put like a little ratchet in here? So that when you get it to a certain point, it'll be like, click. You know, is that too hard? Or, you know, maybe putting a tab here that can, you know, tab it in. I mean, there's one here, but it doesn't tab in. It doesn't do anything. It does no good whatsoever. Anyway, so to transform it, pull this nose cone out of the way, rotate the waist. You want to pull this back piece open, and then you can flip the head back. And then you want to take the arms out, and then they're on double hinges here, and they just rotate down like so. And come on, there we go. And you can pull the nose cone up like so. So there's that. And then you want to take these leg pieces here and fold them up like so. They don't lock into place anywhere, they just kind of fold up. Rotate the feet around like so. And then you can fold these heels, the worthless heels, in. And then these two will, there's a tab here. They'll plug into this slot right there. So you line those up. Like so. And then arms. We'll just move those out of the way here. Alright. And then you unfold this piece here. And unfold this piece here. And what you're going to do is there's a tab right here. The little one will plug into the leg right there. So you line those up, and that will plug in like so. And then this will come up like this. And there's a little tab, focus, right there that will plug in right underneath the body of the jet. Does it hold very well? No. Nope. Do the same thing on this side. Come on. Are you kidding me? I'm having a lot of difficulties because this thing is very, very stupid. It's just a piss poor design of a figure. Oh, come on. This thing's about to go thrown up against the wall real soon here. There we go. Alright, now the hands, there's the bigger tabs that were down there. You want to plug the hands into those. Like so. And you can see it's not holding together very well. This thing is just the worst. Alright, so there we go. We've got a somewhat jet mode going on here. Woo. You can take the sword here and you can plug it in right down here. There's just plugs right here. There's a little hole right there. Plug it in that way. And then she's got some landing gear that you can fold down. And there's your jet. Hasbro. These things do rotate, depending on how you want to have it posed. There's a huge, horrible gap right there. Legs don't really lock in. The whole jet kind of sways under its inability to lock in very well. The nose cone doesn't lock in very well. This thing actually comes down further than the landing gear, so if you have this thing on, you can't really utilize the landing gear. You take it off, and then she's got this huge gap. This is just crap. I just don't like this thing. To transform it back, unpeg everything, get it all out of the way, move the arms up. Move the arms up. Pull these things down. Rotate the waist. You want to rotate this thing all the way around. Untab them first. Rotate it all the way around. Like so. And then there is the feet. Pull the head up. Down, that goes onto her back. Arms just kind of slide up into place. They hold in there pretty well. Fold these pieces up, and there you have Windblade in robot mode again. And quite frankly, like I said, this is just terrible. And they're trying to build it up to be like her to be a major player in the comics. I mean, I don't read the comics very much unless they come free in the comic or in the toy packaging. Then I'll read them. I've been meaning to read them all, but I just haven't had the time. And honestly, this is just bad engineering, bad everything. Everything on this thing is bad. I don't like really anything. I mean, yes, we got another Fembot. Woohoo. But they did it so badly that it makes me not want any more fembots. This is why, I was always hesitant on fembots to begin with, is because, if they design them to be too girly, like these legs, you're going to end up with just a pile of crap. And that's what this is. It's just crap. All right, so size comparison real quick. Here she is with the Seeker Jet. There you go. Here she is with Brainstorm. There you go. And Springer. And Prowl. So there you go. And then just because I have them here, and this is kind of like the theme of the week, here she is with Generations RC and Generations Chromia. Now, see, Chromia and RC are examples of how Hasbro can do fembots. And the RC that this one was originally is also proof of what Hasbro can do with a fembot. All of which, and the first edition RC is also another great one. All of which are great examples of what Hasbro can do when they want to design a good fembot. This is not a good design. She's small, she's spindly, backpack's obtrusive. She's got a backpack. It's not that bad. It's not like this. I mean, the wings just don't work well. I don't like it when the wings are attached to the shoulders. It just doesn't sit well with me. And her arms or her legs do not work at all. She's got a big backpack, but RC always had a big backpack. I give this figure a 1. I'll give Hasbro credit that they're trying new things to get the fans more involved, but quite frankly, this thing just is a complete failure in my mind. This is just terrible. This is one of the worst Transformers I have seen in a very long time. It's bad. It's just a bad figure all around. Just terrible, terrible, bad figure. I don't know what else to say. So, there you go. Windblade. I finally reviewed her.